Hello, Crochet Club. This is Marissa, Lily's mom. I am going to demonstrate on this yarn with this hook how to do 10 chains, and then I'm going to go back and single crochet in those 10 chains again. So let's get started. So we have first we're going to make our slip knot. So my little cheat is around 2, pull 1 through. So that's our slip knot. If you already know how to do a slip knot, just continue to do it the way that works best for you. Okay, so now I'm going to show you. We're going to chain 10. So I have my hook in my right hand, and I'm kind of holding it at an angle, if you can see that. And then with my right pointer finger, I'm going to hold onto this little loop that's on the hook, and I'm going to take my left hand and I'm going to bring the yarn around the back and over, and that's called yarning over. So I've yarned over, and now I'm going to pull it through. So I'm going to hold the working yarn, which is the yarn that we just yarned over, and I'm also going to hold the tail, which is this long guy right here, with my left hand, and then I'm going to use my right hand to pull the working yarn through the loop that is on the hook right now. So here we go. Okay, we're going to do that again. So I'm going to hold it, I'm going to yarn over from back to front. I'm going to grab these two items here, the working yarn and the tail, and kind of hold it and put a little tension on it. And then I'm going to use my right hand and pull that loop through. Okay, so that's 2. I'm going to do the same thing again. 3. I'm trying not to make real tight stitches. If you recall, we don't want to make tight stitches because we're going to stitch through these again when we work our way back. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now I have 10 stitches, 10 chains, and now I'm going to show you how to single crochet back into those chains. Alright, so we're going to make our first stitch, but it's not going to be in the chain. We're going to just do one more single crochet or one chain, and that counts as our first stitch. So this is the first stitch that belongs to this stitch here. Okay, so that was the last stitch we did, so that's 10. So maybe we can think about working backwards. So 10. So the way we single crochet is, in this case, we are going in the chain, we're going to go into the top loop of the chain. So we're going to put our hook into that chain, and we're going to actually end up doing 2 pull throughs. So we're going to yarn over, we're going to pull through 1 time, and we have 2 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over, and now we're going to pull through both of those loops. And you can see I'm using my left hand to kind of hold it, open it up so that I can pull that hook through. Okay, so we'll try that again. So we're going to find our next stitch. This is the stitch that we just went into. So this is the stitch next to it. So we're going to take our hook and push it through that stitch. We're going to yarn over. We're going to pull through 1. We're going to yarn over again and pull through 2. Okay, so we should have 3. So this counts as 1, 2, 3. And now we're going to go into this stitch here. Excuse me. We're going to put our hook through that stitch, yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, we're just going to keep going, and you can kind of see how it's moving along. So the portion that we've already done is on the right, moving in the right direction, and what we're working on is on our left hand side with the working yarn. Okay, so let's find our next stitch here. Yarn over, pull through 1, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, so my yarn is kind of getting caught, so you know what? You know what's great about crochet is you can undo your stitch by just pulling that. Just undid it, and I can start again. Don't pull it too much. You want to be able to keep that part so that you can put your hook back in there, but we're gonna try it again. So our stitch is there for us. We're gonna yarn over and pull through 1, and then yarn over and pull through 2, and we'll just keep going. Okay, we're getting close. It looks like we might have maybe 1 or 2. We'll do 1 more and then we'll count our stitches. Okay. So this looks like the first stitch that we did. I'm gonna look at the top and find my little V's. All right, so let's count. I think this one back here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we've got 10. So we are actually going to go. I'm going to go back the other direction one more time so I can demonstrate how you work your hook into that little V that's on the top. So in order for us to get in the other direction, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to turn. We're just going to turn it so that it's on the left side because we're going to be working back in this direction. Okay, so we've chained 1, and that actually is going to count as our first stitch. in the on the top here. So that little chain one belongs to this first V here. So we're going to find the next V. So the next V is here. You can see it's like boop, boop. So we're going to take our hook and we're going to go underneath that V. So you can kind of see, if I can get up close, it looks like there's two loops on there, but it's actually, you've hooked one stitch. So this is considered one whole stitch, and this is the front loop of that stitch, and then this is the back loop of that stitch. But you want to make sure you have, you're going through both of those stitches, the entire V. And then we're going to just continue to do the same thing that we did in the direction we just finished. And we're going to go and do it again. So we're going to yarn over and pull through one, yarn over and pull through two. Okay, so we are now single stitching in the other direction, and that's how we grow our work. So if you keep going back and forth like that, eventually you'll grow and it'll get longer and longer and longer. Okay, so let's keep going. I'll demonstrate again. I'm going to look on the top here. I'm going to find my V. You can kind of open it up a little bit too, so you have that hole there. That is where we're going to put our, our hook. Okay, yarn over, pull through the V, yarn over, pull through those two. Okay, I'm going to see if I can spread it a little bit too. And there it is, that's the little hole. That's our V on the top. So we're going to put our hook through those, yarn over, pull through one, yarn over, and pull through two. Okay, we'll just keep going. Okay, I think we're looks like we might be on our last stitch here. You can always go back and count. All right, so last, pull through two. Okay, and there you have it. Single stitching back and forth. Like I said, we can keep on going, but for now, there you have it. All right, well, I will see you guys soon. Take care.